Welcome back everyone, Jared O'Leary here. In this video, I'm going to walk through one of the tutorials built into Sonic Pi. So this one is a synth tutorial, number 2.4, duration with envelopes. So this tutorial talks about the ADSR, the attack, decay, sustain, and the release. So that allows you to actually shape how long it takes for the note to get loud, how long it takes for it to get softer, and then fade away to nothing. So we're going to go with like the note 60, and let's hear what it sounds originally. Okay. Now, if we want to, we can change how long it takes for it to get from its, right now, the attack volume, the loudest volume, all the way down until we can't hear it anymore. So if we wanted to, we could say, hey, take like 4 counts to do that. So let's listen to it now. So much longer. We could also make it shorter. So we could say like 0.4. So this allows you to control the length of a specific note or sample. So now let's talk about the next thing in the tutorial. So the attack. So this is how long it takes to get from nothing to our loudest point. So the attack, we can make it take, 2. So let's listen to what it sounds like when we do that. So that took 2 beats to get loud. And we can also add on the release. So we could say, okay, take 2 beats to get loud and 4 beats to get soft. Or maybe we want to make it so that it gets louder, I don't know, 1 beat, and then it gets soft quicker. So it'll slowly move up to the highest point, and then it's going to quickly do the release, which would kind of look like this, slowly moving up and quickly going back down. This example right here shows you what it would look like if you had the same value for going up and going down. Now, the sustain, we can actually make it so that it goes up on the attack and then maintains that volume for a certain amount of length, and then we can have it release back down to get softer. So we can actually add that in anywhere. But for clarity's sake, I'm going to put it in between these. So sustain, and let's say take 1 second to keep that volume, space. And let's hear what it sounds like now. Okay, now if you actually watch the oscilloscope over here, this is really helpful for seeing how it gets loud, and then it holds the same volume, and then it gets softer. So let's watch over here. Here's the sustain, there's the release. Now the decay is how long it takes to get from the loudest point to our sustain. So it allows us to actually not sustain at the maximum volume, but maybe at a mid-range volume. And we can actually tell it how loud we want that level to be. So for instance, if we want it to take 1 count to get up, or 1 beat to get up, we can tell it that we want our attack level to end up at 1, which is like 100%. And we want to add in a decay, and we want that to, I don't know, take 0.5. And then we want to tell it how loud we want our sustain to be at. Maybe we want our sustain level to be half the volume, half the amplitude of our attack, and then we'll keep everything else the same. So it's going to kind of look like this, except we're going to have to change our release so that it's longer. Let's say for 2 counts. Okay, so let's listen to it now. And just as before, let's watch over here on the oscilloscope. Here's the attack, decay, there's the sustain, and there's the release where it gets softer. So the neat thing is you can actually customize it so that we go up, and then we go back down, but then go back up again for a sustain by making the sustain level higher than our decay level, and then releasing again. So if you follow through this example, there's some other stuff that explains that gives you even more options. Another thing that you can do is you can go to the language section, basically the dictionary, and click on play. And that shows you a lot of options that you can use with the play, and you can even do this with sample if you just scroll down to that. So check out that tutorial, check out the language, and see how else you can shape the sound in Sonic Pi.